guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little mini Sephora haul for you guys. Last week we had to do a little bit of school shopping. It's the first day of school today and it's just crazy. So I told the boys, you gotta come into Sephora with me because I want to look around. I have not been in Sephora since the whole start of the coronavirus, so it's exciting to go back and look through. So I will show you quickly what I picked up and then we will get into this makeup look. So I passed my birthday, so I got my birthday gift. So I got some Milk goodies in there. I also scanned that's where I think I got all of this. The little sample size section. I like to just grab things in the sample size if I want to try them out, because I'm always just wanting to try new things and never really finish anything, so it's more convenient and cost friendly for me to grab the smaller sample size. So I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk little duo of lip liner and lipstick. I got this NARS eyeliner with my points. I've racked up a lot of points, so I'll be picking up more stuff with my points. And I also picked out the Natasha Denona mini glam palette. I know the large glam palette has just released, but I don't have anything from Natasha Denona, so I wanted to start out small and see if this would be something that I would like. So before we start, I just want to thank you guys for all the support. I hit 1,000 subscribers, which is exciting. It's been over a year and a half. I know we all kind of have a different journey and different pathway, so I feel like mine's taken a little bit longer, but that is okay. I am in no rush. I love just making YouTube content and doing these videos and sharing my thoughts and opinions and looks and outfits and just hanging out and talking with you guys. So that's my main goal. But it was nice to see that mark, hitting that mark and seeing 1,000 subscribers. So thank you guys for your support. It means so much to me. So if you guys would like to see this makeup look and my first impressions on the products, then just keep watching. Alright, I'm going to start off with a little sample of the Milk Hydro Grip Primer that I got in my little birthday gift package from Sephora, and I've heard awesome things about this primer, so I'm really excited to try it out. It's very jelly-like. Oh, I just feel so disheveled today. It was so weird to drop my kids off at school. Weird in the sense that they all are going to new schools because my oldest is in high school. Oh, this feels very hydrating. My oldest is in high school and had like a specific drop-off area to go to, and it was just like, I don't know, I think I sent him in on the wrong door too. And my younger two are at a new school. They were going to a school that was a lot smaller, like so much smaller, and now they're in this big school, and I was just watching them go into the field, and usually I can just kind of bring them to where they're supposed to be going, but I just had to watch them try to find their way, and it was a little sad. And just, where did the last 6 months go? Where did it go? It was like, okay, we're going out for March break, and now it's over. That was the longest, like that was the shortest 6 months, shortest and longest. Like, I just don't know. So anyways, this feels very hydrating and has kind of like a tacky feel to it. For my foundation, I'm just gonna go in with my Catrice HD liquid foundation. I definitely want to try out some more liquid foundations in the near future now that I got back to Sephora. Like, it was open for a while, but it was just, I didn't really go out too much while the kids were home. And when we did some back to school shopping at the mall, then I was like, you guys gotta come in with me. we gotta check out Sephora if we're here at the mall. So now that they're back in school, I can kind of get there more often and pick up new things. I like to buy the smaller mini sizes because, for one, it's expensive just to keep buying new stuff all the time, and for another, I don't really, even if I wasn't doing a YouTube video, it would probably take me forever to go through the product anyways. So, and I like to just change things up. You find things, you like it, but when something new comes along, if you want to try it out, then you don't have as big a commitment if you just get the mini size. And that looks like it just went on flawlessly. I feel like my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick is even blending out a lot smoother with having that primer underneath. I find that this stick, it doesn't blend out very nicely. Well, it blends out. It just doesn't blend out super smooth. The Huda Beauty, really smooth. The KKW contour stick, really smooth. This one is just a little bit harder to work with, but with that Milk primer underneath, I feel like it's blending out a lot easier. For my concealer today, I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I feel like revisiting the NARS concealer that looks like this. I used to use that all the time, like a few years ago, and then I went to the Tarte Creaseless, and I liked that one. Found it a little bit like sticky feeling, but the NARS used to be so like creamy and pretty, so I feel like definitely revisiting that one. I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. concealer brush today. I felt like using a brush for whatever reason. How was it for you guys? If you guys have kids going to school, school age, how has it been for you guys sending them back? Today I was like, maybe I should have did at home learning, but they need to go, they need to see their friends and connect again and just get some kind of routine and balance. It was just so bizarre to go into something different. Like, if they were going back and they were going to the same school that they went to, they knew all the kids there, all the teachers, it wouldn't have been so overwhelming, I think. Like, I used to be able to just go to the school. I was a familiar face with the kids, with the teachers, and like you just knew all the other parents, and now I don't know, it just feels weird. So I feel like the concealer is also blending out just as nicely. I'm picking up the Milk primer in a bigger size. I don't know how it's gonna last. I've heard, like, I feel like everyone that's used it, not everyone, but I feel like the reviews that I've seen on it, people really like it. So I want to see how it lasts throughout the day, but I love the way that my makeup is applying. Alright, this is what I'm most excited for, the Natasha Denona mini glam palette. I have no eyeshadows from her, but I'm just watching people use them. I know how much they love her eyeshadows, so I didn't want to go in and get the big glam palette just because I just got the KKW and I didn't want to invest in another palette right now. I was watching my YouTube friend Tara Lynn review the large glam palette. I will link that video, and she also kind of compared it to the mini glam and showed that they had some similar colors in there, so I was really happy just to know that it has a similar feel to the glam palette, because after seeing the eyeshadow look she did, I was like, okay, maybe I needed the full glam because it was just gorgeous. So I will link that video for you guys as well. So here is the palette. Already I can tell that it's got a warmer feel than the Glam. I think that I would have liked to have some cooler tones in there, so you never know, I might need to just get the full Glam palette as well after I try these out. So let's see what we're gonna do here. I'm just gonna start with this neutral tone right here and just start blending the top of my brow bone. So that blended out so smoothly. Super beautiful neutral tone and just blended out really, really nicely. Next, I'm going to go in with this chocolate brown color and just work on the outer corner of my eye. Now I'm just going to blend the darker color through as well. Very pigmented, not patchy for the mattes, and just blends out really, really nicely. So I just really buffed the chocolate brown color out because I didn't want it to be too dark. So just it buffed out and blended out really nice. If you just want to keep working with it and just not have it so dark. They're very pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. I used a little bit less on this eye and was able to just glide it along and cover as much as I needed to with just a small amount. I'm going to go in with this shimmery color right here in the middle. This is kind of a mix of a warm and cool tone, and I'm just going to pat that down on the outer portion of my eye. That is super gorgeous. Gorgeous color. I'm also going to try something different. I'm going to go in to the inner part of my eye with the darker color. But I'm not going to go anywhere near this piece. I'm just going to stay right on this lid right here. Because that, once I get up in there with any kind of darkness, that is when it gets really messy looking for my eyes. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this gold tone right here. I'm going to go right next to the darker color and just keep working my way to the center with the lighter colors. I'm going to take this lightest color in the palette and use my finger and just pat it down in the center. Super gorgeous. Wow, these colors are so beautiful and they just apply like butter. And then I can just take my flat brush and just kind of blend through. Just clean up the lines anywhere. Now I'm going to take an angle brush and just go in with this neutral tone and just drag it underneath my lower lash line. And this will just kind of clean up the edges of my eye and just the edge of this darker color as well. I really like the way it looks when I have any sort of kind of neutral tone, like a little bit of a darker color on the bottom, lower lash, and just right in the corner here. I'm not, for my eye shape personally, I'm not a big fan of popping in bright color just for my personal preference of my eye, not because I don't like the way it looks. I think it looks really pretty, but every time I do it to myself, I just not a fan of how it looks on me. And I just think having a little bit of brightness here from the concealer is just enough to keep my eye looking kind of awake. All right, for my upper waterline, I'm gonna go in with this NARS High Pigmented Longwear Eyeliner. I got this with my Sephora points, and I had looked at it, like I opened it the day that I got it, and it fell onto my white tank top and made a little mark, and I rubbed it with soap and water and put it through the wash. It didn't come out. So be careful if you're wearing white and you drop it on it, because it's not going to come out. But that also just showed how pigmented it is. So I'm just going to pop a little bit in the corner. I'm not going to drag it all across the whole lash line. And very, very creamy. I'm not a huge fan of the plastic ones that you have to sharpen, because I just feel like I can't sharpen them properly. And like, look at this one. Like, it's all, I just can't do it. So next time I would prefer just the regular pencil. I'm just gonna buff it out just a touch. So this should last all day and into next year from the way it was on my t-shirt. And it buffs out like creamy. Like with my e.l.f. one, it kind of just stays in a straight line, but this buffs out really creamy looking. All right, before I go into mascara, I have this Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek in the shade Work. And it also came in my little birthday gift box. So it's this nice dusty rose pink color, and I love cream blushes, so I'm excited to see how this one works. And what's nice about these is you kind of have a little bit more control over the pigment and where you want to put it compared to like the really creamy ones that you have to squeeze out of a tube. Like, you can kind of guide this along and just keep building the color, as opposed to like buffing the color out because you've put too much on. So that's kind of nice. I like the tone. It smells good. It's a really kind of flushed, natural look. So I'm going to take the same Real Techniques brush that I use to buff out my contour, just to kind of blend that through. Very pretty. Also in my birthday box, I got some mascara from Milk Makeup, and it's called Kush Mascara. So let's see how this goes on. I am obsessed with the way my eyeshadow looks. Like, so gorgeous. Yeah, I love the way it looks. Wow, that's a big mascara wand. So looks nice, looks like a regular mascara. I feel like compared to my Maybelline one, it's making them look fuller at the base as opposed to giving it length. Now I'm going to go in for my lips with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk little set that I bought. And this is just a little mini that was at the front. And I just wanted to, again, try the smaller size to see if I liked it first. And I can't get it out. So I put a little bit of the Burt's Bees lip gloss, lip cream, lip treatment on because this is a matte lipstick and my lips just get really gnarly looking if I don't have something underneath. So I'm going to go in with the lip liner. I also line my lips first with my Annabelle taupe pencil because it doesn't matter. Like, this has warmth to it, so I know that if I just go in with this, I don't like the way it looks. I like to have that little bit of cool tone underneath to look more like a natural contour. I'm just going to go into the corners and just kind of add some depth there. Alright, this is the lipstick. Really cute. I love the rose gold. And it's got like a really natural, neutral lip color to it. Like, it's a more flushed, natural looking than like a nude like that. Like, that's not what your lips look like. This is very similar to the natural color of the lips. Alright, this is my final makeup look. I am in love with the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. I want more. I want more colors. I want to try out. They have a few different minis, so I definitely want to scoop up another mini because I just love the way it looks on my eyes. The formula, like, love it. Love, love, love. I also really love the primer, the Milk primer. So those are my two favorite things that I would like to get more of. I like the other stuff, and I will happily use it all, but those were the two stand out for me out of everything that I tried. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and watching and listening to me ramble on about crazy daily life. I will see you guys again soon.